Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, so I wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who joined us for Hot Messy Topics because as you guys know, we use this opportunity to raise money to help Maui and just everyone who donated. I appreciate the heck out of you. And whether it's $1, 50 cents, 1 cent, it doesn't matter. It all adds up and it all helps to a greater cause. So you guys doing that today with us, it was just the best feeling ever. And I want to continue to do that as long as we can. So thank you. Thank you. We're back to talk about Vanderpump Rules season 11. Kristen Doute, who seems like she's throwing a little bit of shade. Ken and Lisa apparently slapped with legal papers, and a new rumor about a blast from the past when it comes to Vanderpump Rules season 8 allegedly hooking up with one of the current cast members. So we're going to get into all of it. But before we do, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, so I wanted to start off with this. Now, Bravo and Blaze, who we absolutely love on Instagram, Jenny posted this, and you can see Max Boyens quits Vanderpump Rules Valley filming. This season on Vanderpump, Max Boyens, one of Schwartz's best friends, that's what they're saying in this clip, right? Hooks up with Katie. Max seems to have a soft spot for the SUR alum. They're saying that he quit filming for Vanderpump Valley. They show Kristen Doute, Sheena, Dana Cathan. They show a few of the ladies, and now they're saying that he was hooking up with Katie, right? That's the rumor. Well, one, I received a lot of questions about this because if you guys don't know, then let me just kind of remind you here. Max was one of my managers. He was the GM of TomTom. So he was very much so in that role when I was working at TomTom. That was not just something for TV. That was his actual position. And he worked as the GM and then also on the show. So there's that. And two, I have heard rumblings about Max and them filming about Max this season. And the thing that I don't necessarily understand is, well, after the pandemic, there were multiple Vanderpump Rules cast members who were canceled. Kristen Doute, Jax Taylor, Max Boyens, Stassi Schroeder, Brett Caprioni, and Jax. I guess Jax and Brittany put out their own exit statement. We'll take them out of the cancel bubble. Okay, we'll just remove them for a second. So reel that back in. But if they are in fact, and my information is right, I'm saying if it is, if they are in fact filming about him, I find it very odd that they are allowed to film, use his name, and not even let him come and defend himself or talk about any of this. And that's the rumor. Do I know this to be true? No. If I knew it to be true, guys, I would sit here and I would say, I know 100% for a fact this is what's going on. When I don't, I'll be completely honest with you. But in the meantime, they are currently filming season 11 of Vanderpump Rules. And a lot of people wondered if Dana Cathan showing up in the group shot, because Dana did do Shenanigans podcast with Sheena, which if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. She has an amazing podcast. But she said she would never return to Vanderpump Rules. She doesn't want to do reality TV. She said she's moved on. She has a career. I don't know if it's in medical healthcare sales or something like that, but she has a full-on big girl job, right? But she was filming for some reason. I think that this further fueled the speculation that it had something to do with Max. And then I heard a little bit about this and I wondered myself, what the hell is going on? And then when I heard from a source who's close to production that Max was not able to film, okay, you canceled him, right? But then my question is, if you canceled him and you guys are trying to use this as maybe a storyline, I don't know what the goal is here. If in fact that is true, I just don't understand why he would not be able to come on and speak his side of it, especially if you're letting Kristen, Doute, and Jax and stuff. Like if everybody else is allowed to be out of cancellation, it does make you question. I'm not saying that anybody should be out of cancellation or that you should hold people's feet to the fire for the rest of their lives. I'm just simply presenting you a question, and I'm curious what you guys have to say about it. I think that we're just opening up the conversation. But now from there, I wanted to move on to this. This one's interesting to me. So Kristen Doute. Everyone's wondering if she's feuding with Stassi Schroeder because she shared a cryptic post about disrespect after being noticeably absent from Stassi's baby shower. Now, Reality Blurb came out with this, but Kristen Doute shared a cryptic post on her Instagram story after she was very absent from Stassi Schroeder's baby shower. And amid rumors of a potential falling out between the two of them, Stassi, who's expecting her second child with her husband, celebrated what she deemed as a baby sprinkle at Olivetta in West Hollywood with the Vanderpump Rules cast members Katie Maloney, Lala Kent, and Christina Kelly. But no sign of Kristen. A little baby sprinkle, basically an excuse to have a fancy dinner with my friends, is what she said. And she posted this on Instagram, which featured a slideshow of photos from the event that included her mom, Dana Schroeder, and her 2-year-old daughter, Hartford. But during Stassi's baby sprinkle, the former Pump Rules castmate posed with a small group of friends, including Lala and Katie. And she also photographed her plate settings. She photographed the whole event, which she would, right? But in a larger group shot, Christina was also included, and Christina welcomed her first child, her son River, with her boyfriend Max back in March. But following the event, as fans wondered why Kristen wasn't in attendance, she took to her Instagram story where she shared a message about disrespect. I would rather adjust my life. Oh, let's bring it up. I would rather adjust my life to your absence than adjust my boundaries to accommodate your disrespect. Oof. While Kristen may not be in a good place with Stassi, she has remained close to Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright in recent months. And for the past several weeks, she's been filming a Pump Rules spinoff with the two of them and others, including her boyfriend, Luke. As the Messenger revealed earlier this month, Janet Caperna, Jason Caperna, Michelle, I believe it's Lally, Jesse Lally, Nia Sanchez, Daniel Bucco, Jasmine Good, Zach Wickham, they'll all be seen on the show. They said that Bravo has high hopes for the show and is making it a priority. All right. There's no word as of right now when the spinoff will end, but wait. When you say wait, there's more. There's always more. Hold on. Now, RadarOnline.com came out with this saying Lisa Vanderpump's husband, Ken Todd, was slapped with legal papers outside of his $12 million Beverly Hills mansion. I hope they're not talking about Villa Rosa because for sure that is not $12 million. But no, they are. Lisa Vanderpump's husband, Ken Todd, was served with legal papers at the couple's famed $12 million Villa Rosa estate in Beverly Hills. According to court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, Todd's former landlord, who is suing for alleged unpaid rent on the reality show's now closed restaurant Pump, hired a process server to track him down. The process server showed up at Vanderpump and Todd's 7,755 square foot mansion, mega mansion, on August 10th at 8:33 p.m. The filing notes that Todd was served by personal service only days after the lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court. As Radar first reported earlier this month, the company 8948 Santa Monica Partners sued Pump LLC and Todd for breach of contract and promissory fraud and conversion. 8948, who owned and leased the location where Pump operated, said that Ken leased the property for the bar in 2013. Now, Todd and his company agreed to pay $32,500 per month in rent, but the amount was increased to $42,500 in 2020, but Pump closed down on July 5th. In the lawsuit, 8948 said that Ken breached the lease but refused to pay rent and other charges in the amount of $250,000. In addition, the landlord said that he failed to transfer the liquor license for the location after the lease terminated, which was allegedly in the initial lease agreement. The company said it entered into a lease with a new tenant and needed the liquor license to turn over to the new tenants. But further, the lawsuit alleged Pump has removed from the premise fixtures and property attached to the premises fixtures, including without limitation a customized security gate. Defendants and each of their failure and refusal to reassign, transfer, and convey the liquor license to 8948 will cause 8948 to suffer a loss of approximately $56,500 of base rent and other charges for each month that defendants fail and refuse to reassign, transfer, and convey the liquor license to 8948. In addition, 8948 will suffer a loss of the value of the liquor license itself with a current estimated fair market value of $150,000. The property owner demanded $750,000 in damages for the alleged breach of contract and another $200,000 for refusing to turn over the liquor license and taxing fixtures. Now, Todd, Ken, denied the allegations of wrongdoing, and he told RadarOnline.com, when we took over the place known as Pump 10 years ago, it was an empty car park. There were no trees. We installed beautiful olive trees, and they belonged to us. We did not take the trees. They are still there. We did not rip the chandeliers out like the landlord is claiming. We lovingly took the antiques out, which are now in our possession, as they've always been ours. They're ours. You don't normally find antique chandeliers hanging in a car park. The liquor license we have traded under for the last 10 years also belongs to us. We are happy to sell it to them at fair market value. As a result of the landlord's actions, we will be filing a cross complaint seeking punitive damages for their conduct. Back in May, Lisa announced the restaurant was closing after 10 years, and she said it's with heavy hearts that we announced that the lease at Pump Restaurant is expiring, and we will be closing its doors on July 5th after 10 years of beautiful evenings under our olive trees. While we have loved our time operating Pump, to take on another 10-year lease with a huge increase in rent by landlords is not something that we are ready to commit to. After successfully running 37-plus establishments for many years, this type of rent is untenable. Oof. I mean, where do you go from here on this one? Like, they're threatening to sue him. He's saying, I'm going to countersue you. And I'm just looking at this like this is all about to be one big ass mess that is going to play out right before our very eyes, because it's all going to be public. When you have people who are celebrities or Bravo, whatever you want to call them, because if I say celebrities, then it's Adam, don't call them a celebrity. If I say Bravo celebrities, it's like Adam, just call them a celebrity. So whatever you want to label them as, I feel like when you're in this level of limelight, it's all going to be public. But guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.